The Met Office has issued a yellow weather warning for Cumbria throughout most of tomorrow as the county braces itself for more heavy rain. The warning came as the county continued to be affected following a day of disruption when torrential rain battered much of the county, with 2 flood warnings and 15 flood alerts currently still in force across the county. The latest forecast is predicting up to 80 millimeters of rain tomorrow on the county's high fells. At Honister in the Lake District, records showed the area was hit by a month's worth of rain in 24 hours, with 200 millimeters falling in that time. Elsewhere, schools were forced to close and key routes became impassable as roads turned into rivers. It was particularly bad on the A595, the key route connecting East and West Cumbria. At Blennerhassett, the River Ellen came close to bursting its banks, but the area's flood defenses did their job, keeping homes protected. According to the Environment Agency, the only 2 flood warnings in place currently are for Keswick Campsite and the River Cocker at Southwaite Bridge. Flood warnings mean flooding is expected and immediate action is required by those at risk. Meanwhile, the 15 current Cumbrian flood alerts, meaning that flooding is possible, are for the following river systems: Lower River Lune Condra, Middle River Eden, Rivers Brathay, Rothay and Winster, Rivers Caldew and Petteril, Rivers Cocker, Marin and Derwent, Rivers Dudden, Crake and Millbeck, Rivers Ian, Calder, IRT and Esk, Rivers Esk and Irthing, Rivers Greta, St. John's Beck and Bassenthwaite Lake, Rivers Kent and Bella, Rivers Lother and Emont, Rivers Wampool and Ellen, Upper River Derwent, Stonethwaite Beck and Derwent Water, Upper River Eden. The Met Office said this morning that today will be a much drier day, though some heavy rain is expected tomorrow, initially in the morning and then later in the afternoon. It will be 3 or 4 hours of prolonged rainfall rather than like yesterday, said spokesman Charles Powell. Commenting today, the Met Office's chief forecaster said of the bad weather that is expected tomorrow, a band of rain is expected across northern England through Friday. Rain is expected to be heavy and persistent at times, especially across Cumbria. Through the course of the day, rainfall totals of 3,050 millimeters are expected quite widely, with as much as 7,080 millimeters over exposed hills. Whilst these totals are not unusual for the time of year after recent heavy rain, these totals may lead to some impacts. Cockermouth Flood Action Group are urging residents to consider their evacuation plans, should they be needed. A statement on the group's Facebook page read, "I suggest you review your household plans, think about who can help if you need to move items, cars, think about where you will evacuate to if needed, etc. Please ensure your vulnerable neighbors are okay. Hopefully we will be okay, but it's better to be prepared." During daylight hours today, conditions will be mainly fine and dry, with a blustery southwesterly breeze. However, further rain is expected across the county from this evening, with pulses of heavier rain then continuing into Friday. Although rainfall totals are not expected to be as high as those on Wednesday, a further 30 to 50 millimeters of rain could fall widely. Indeed, 70 to 80 millimeters of rain could fall over exposed hills and fells by Friday evening. Given that this rain will fall on saturated ground, this heightens the risk of additional impacts occurring in places